A ver. Vale, a ver, aquí hay algún camuflaje que nos sirva más. Más 15 negro. ¿De que hay que entrar por esa puerta? Vamos a ver. Bien. ¿Me sigues escapando? ¿Por qué ahora puedo poner el silenciador? Creo que sea por aquí. El laboratorio de armas. No sé si es por aquí. Sí, el laboratorio de armas era en el centro, ¿no? Para aquí falta otro camuflaje. ¿El negro igual? Vale. ¿Quién? ¿Quién? A ver. Pues nada. Limita la jugabilidad, la verdad es que no se hace muy divertido el día de sigilo, No sé, me fue más divertido el 2, No sé por dónde es. No tengo ni idea de dónde es. A ver si nos dejan de seguir. Joder, tío. Joder, tío, no quería. Joder, chaval. Hostia puta.
Huh? You just hear something?
Ah, mierda. Me he equivocado. ¿Qué es ese sonido? ¿Por qué suena eso?
There's nothing here. Who's that?
Pero no es nada divertido, tío. En serio. Deja que me maten. En teoría, si dejo que me maten, reaparecemos lo que es al principio de esta sala, al principio de esta sección, a tope y todo. Voy a salir y seguir por fuera. Aquí parece que no es. Aquí parece que no es. Noreste de... No lo sé.
The enemy. He's here.
¿Qué? ¿Qué dices?
Just my imagination.
Joder. Uf, Dios. Por aquí. Yo de verdad, tío, flipo mucho. ¿Esto está cerrado?
To get into the area where Sokolov is imprisoned, you'll need to find Major Rykov, steal his clothes, and disguise yourself as him. Rykov is supposed to be in the east wing of the weapons lab.
Entonces estaba en el sitio
You'll need to get
correcto.
Rykov's clothes from him first. Go back to the east wing and take him down.
Estaba en el sitio correcto, tío. O sea, es aquí y aquí encontré el traje de Rykov este de los cojones. ¿Y dónde está ese? ¿Y dónde está ese? Esto.
It's just my imagination.
Ahí no había nadie.
What's going on?
Huh?
Coño.
Lost sight of the enemy. He's here somewhere. Find him.
Por favor, que no entren aquí. Por favor, que no entren aquí. ¿Qué quise darlo? Tengo que esperar a que se vaya ahora la alarma. Joder, qué lento pasa el tiempo, tío. Dios.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
No entiendo por qué coño ha vuelto a subir la alarma, tío. En serio. Por favor, ya, tío, ya. Coño. En serio, por favor. Joder, que lo tengo aquí. No puedo quitar el
Taking
puto
care of
traje.
Rykov. Now to take those clothes he's wearing.
¿Cómo?
But don't take his clothes off there, out in the open. It's far too conspicuous. Also, once you've disguised yourself as Rykov, you'll need to find someplace to hide the real Rykov's body. There must be a place where you can take Rykov's clothes and hide his body. Drag Rykov's body over there. Eva might know a suitable location. Try asking her. Be careful not to wake Rykov up while you're dragging him, and make sure you're not seen by enemy soldiers or scientists.
Será broma, ¿no? Será broma. Joder.
You took care of Rykov? Good. Now drag him to the locker room.
¿Y
There
dónde
shouldn't
está?
be anyone in there. You won't need to worry about anyone seeing you take his clothes, and you can hide his body too. The locker room is on the southwest side of the second floor. Hurry and take him there.
No me jodas, ¿en serio está en el segundo piso? No me lo creo, tío. Increíble. Qué cosa más ridícula, tío. Qué forma de poner una dificultad tan jodidamente gilipollas. ¿Qué coño? Hostia, 60 segundos que parecen 20 putos minutos, tío. Me cago en Dios. Joder. Dios, parecen 20 minutos, tío. Me cago en la puta. Y ahora ya verás. Llegará a 30 y verán a alguien. Ya verás. Ya verás. Por si acaso.
Canceling the alert. Return to your position.
Gracias. En el segundo piso, tío. Hay un montón de peña aquí. No puede ser verdad, tío. Momentito, tío, no puede ser verdad, coño.
I see it there.
De verdad, los controles. Joder. Esa es la de taquillas. Me vean los doctores y otra vez a gritar. Venga. Un poco absurdo esta parte, pero bueno. No entiendo por qué no vas a poder quitarle la ropa en el aseo. Pero bueno. Esto está hecho para ridiculizar a Raiden, ¿eh? Esto está hecho para ridiculizar a Raiden por lo poco que gustó en el 2. Camuflaje. ¿Por qué 30? ¿Por qué solo 30? Entonces, ¿ahora qué hay que hacer? ¿Dónde había que ir después de esto?
Ah, your Rykov disguise has turned out nicely.
Yeah, not even his own mother could tell the difference.
Indeed, you're starting to irritate me already.
Why? This look should make me more popular.
I wouldn't bet on it, but whatever.
¿Ves? Todo eso son
Now that you're
puntillas
indistinguishable from the
aldos.
real Rykov, you'll be able to get into the West Wing, to which only Volgin and Rykov have access. Head for the West Wing of the Weapons Lab. That's where Sokolov is being
Al
held.
oeste. Oeste de las
Enter the
armas.
main wing from the second floor of the East Wing. Pass west through the main wing, and you'll come to a connecting passageway. The West Wing is at the other end of that passageway. Infiltrate the West Wing and rescue Sokolov.
Vale. En principio ya. Laboratorio de armas, pasillo del ala oeste. Alguien se dará cuenta, supongo.
Sir,
Andando así. ¿Es necesario que andes así? Nada, así. Al estilo Misión Imposible. Perfecto. No lo sabía, ¿eh? No me acordaba. Ese es Sokolov.
You can count on me. What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't! Oh.
¡Wow! ¡Qué espía! ¡Dios! Y la otra, madre mía, qué visión. ¡Au! Hola, Sokolov.
You're the man from the CIA.
Sí.
What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander.
Como tu comandante. Ah, vale, el otro.
Afraid you're too late.
Too late. Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles. The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain. There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to
¿Cuál?
solve. The ICBMs we have today
Mola un
are
montón el
simply
diseño.
too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating
¿Cómo
it?
acelerarlo? No lo entiendo.
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over
Hostia,
300
500 kilómetros por
miles
hora,
per
tela.
hour.
Hostia, hostia
That
puta.
monster can go more than 300 miles per hour.
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles. That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress, capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
Ay.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volkin is planning to mass-produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc.
Joder.
Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict.
No es el mismo,
The
¿no?
Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Vulcan and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all.
El efecto disuasorio al final del cabo es el mismo. Si todos los países tienen de eso, no todos. Si varios países tienen de eso, entonces ninguno se debe atacar
What do you
porque
mean?
We've still
todos
got
se
a
pueden ir a
chance.
la
All we
mierda.
have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it.
But
Just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
all right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow. Some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3? You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
It could be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory
La
here,
C3 dice.
but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name.
Tatiana.
Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Vulcan's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no, she is.
Pero si lo que dicen, no, la amante, es tu amante, no sé qué. Se lo dice, ¿no?
This is my lover.
Si lo dice, ¿eh? Cuando la electrocuta la primera vez que la vemos. No, la segunda vez que la vemos.
And daughter. They're in America.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
Uf, qué calor.
No, I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me.
¿Quién es Khrushchev, tío?
I cannot return to my country.
El país, ¿no? O sea, el país, digo, el presidente de Rusia, el presidente de la Unión Soviética, ¿no?
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the
Trabajaría
end,
para el
it
gobierno
doesn't
americano.
matter where I
Si no
go.
trabaja para el ruso, trabajaría para el gobierno americano.
I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day I help create things that should never be used, things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference?
Sí, realmente sí. Tiene mucho que ver.
Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
¿Los tenemos que conocer? O sea, ¿salen en la saga? ¿Salen en algún título de Metal Gear? ¡Ay, Volgin! Hola, papá.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room.
What? What?
Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. You think you
Cojones?
can fool me? You're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
Se ven muy lentas las secuencias, se ven lentas. Pero molan.
What is this fairy disguise? It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this.
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting
Iván
my
es... Iván es el que tiene la pinta de Raider. Menos mal que no tiene las balas, Si no... Comiendo bastante polla, amigo. Madre mía, la paliza que te está dando. Y los poderes eléctricos tiene que yo los saco. Pero es que tampoco hace nada por intentar defenderse, tío. Ni siquiera lo ha hecho nada al principio. Pues sí. Eh, 321. Y...
Tell me,
Stop it!
who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that.
¿Tengo que hacer algo?
I guess he's dead.
No puedo hacer nada. Que tenemos algo en la cabeza, supongo.
Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? You're a tough one, my friend. A lesser man would be dead by now. This ought to be interesting. Well then, let's get started.
Comencemos.
What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy?
Madre mía, como se entere que
Answer
es
me.
todo.
Who is helping you?
Madre mía. Es todo,
Who
amigo.
let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
Uy, perdón.
Here's where the fun really begins.
Ah, claro, nos echa agua para que la corriente de la
Body
masa.
carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this.
¿Hay 10 millones de voltios?
Now answer me.
Quiero que hacemos un poco, ¿eh?
How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the philosopher's legacy, isn't it?
Que está empezando a darle lástima.
Yes, yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break.
Le he
Trained by
entrenado.
me.
Admit it. We're after the location of the legacy. The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion.
100 billion,
Divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right?
Pero realmente creo que lo buscamos todos, ¿no? O sea, lo buscamos todo. Tanto el legado como el Shagohod.
Philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad.
Gracias por decirlo. Muchas gracias por decirlo.
Never let
Es un poco subnormal, ¿no?
What's this? A transmitter. Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but he
Hombre, tiene
is
miedo.
your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see.
Pero vamos, no sé si tiene mucho sentido. Al fin y al cabo tiene el poder ese
Cut
de
out his
Pikachu.
eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras.
Recordemos que Big Boss es tuerto. Que era el ojo derecho, creo que era. ¿Verdad? ¿El izquierdo?
Stop!
What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy tour, eh, Ocelot?
No, I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her.
¿Qué va a hacer?
I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
Creo que quiere. Que se defienda. Que haga algún movimiento. Hostia.
There. Satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
Madre mía, llevamos ya como 15-20 minutos de secuencias, ¿eh?
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Buena actuación. ¿Por qué el veo?
Run!
Ha empezado a mover la boca y simplemente ha dicho run, o sea, huye. Y le pega un tiro en la pierna. No, no lo pillo. No lo pillo. O le ha dicho algo y se ha escuchado aparte.
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west.
¿Cómo coño quieres que salga?
Underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet. Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. I'll be in touch.
¿Ya? ¿Me dejáis jugar? Vale, gracias. Guardar.
Ready to save, Snake?
$3.49.
Snake? Snake?
My mouth hurts when I talk.
Did you get cut up?
It feels like someone shoved me under a lawnmower. Do me a favor. Tell me a story to take my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waiting for the master to return, eating the spiders that crawl along the walls.
Change the channel.
He waits and waits for ages. Finally, just as he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not, the master comes for him, saying the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait, isn't this...
The master spreads his huge wings and a gust of wind fills the cell.
Come on, I don't want to hear this.
And there, standing before Renfield in
No,
human
le está
form
haciendo
was...
olvidar.
Dracula.
Exactly! If you stay there too long, your old buddy Dracula's going to come and get you too. So you better start thinking of a way out of there. You better not leave me without someone to talk to. Please, Snake, think. There's got to be a way out of there.
I'll try.
Okay. Just let me know if you start having nightmares about Dracula.
Vale. Pues nada, yo lo corto ya. Muchas gracias a los que os habéis pasado por el directo y hasta luego.